drop-off from Kasumi players as soon as Phase 4 was announced, and I don't know if that has to do with the fact that they truly believe she's better, or they kind of just like her combos. Because I mean, her combos are fantastic too.
I would say, especially when she first came out,
yeah,
everyone was using Phase 4, primarily because of the new factor.
Yeah.
But then the vocal minority, from what I heard, the outcries I heard were that, oh, she's so unsafe and worse than.
Yeah.
Until you saw Quiggle winning tournaments.
Yeah. So we got it in here. First game. Right in. Nestor versus LuckyL0opz, aka Alan Paris.
Nice using the 4-4 kick to go over the offensive hold.
Yep. Alan Paris is using a kind of cool outfit. I like the outfit.
I think it's part of the casual wear.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't want to punish it. With
now that's punishment. Definitely -8. Smart play from Nestor here. And if you're not familiar with Brad Wong's strings, you can get tricked up, and he can take a lot of life from you. And Alan Paris is making very nice use of that 60K.
He's taking a good advantage of the wall system.
Absolutely. I like the pressure from what we see from Alan Paris.
That's what I noticed when I fought Nestor as well, is that he doesn't seem to be as experienced at positioning in the environment.
Yeah.
He just sort of, he plays it like, oh, I happen to get the wall. That's great.
And I think Alan Paris has caught on to that fact too, because he's kind of just rushing into Nestor and not giving him a chance to breathe at all.
Manny was telling me about this just the last match, that while rising kick, if I get anything faster than 14 frames, he can punish it, even in the middle of his while rising kick.
Yep.
So I think, and Alan, as we know from Alan's experience in the frame data world.
Absolutely. And I think Alan's about to take this match here.
He's like, I'm not falling for that stuff. I know these things.
Yep. And he takes it convincingly 3-0. And that's what you've been seeing a lot in pool play today, is a lot of players have been blowing each other up 3 rounds to 0 each match. Haven't had a lot of close matches so far, but what have you seen?
There's been like one or two close ones
off
the top of my head.
Okay.
They had some upsets too where we'll talk about it later.
Okay. And I like the strong play from Alan Paris right now. Again, it's about the pressure. He is understanding that Nestor hasn't found an option to him pressuring him, and he hasn't found a way to punish him. And Alan Paris is taking advantage of that. Nestor definitely has to get some offense. This has to be his round. He doesn't want to go too well.
Didn't do the kick because he knew it was going to be counter hit.
Exactly.
I mean, all he has to do though is Manny was telling him to slow jab.
Yeah.
That's all he has to do. But he's trying to get fancy with it. Okay.
I did like the fact that we saw Nestor do 2 slow escaping there to avoid the critical burst. He'll take that round. He needed that round. I don't think he wants to go into this game down 2 rounds. Nice. And this is a situation that Brad Wong puts every single player and character in.
We were talking about that in the last match.
Yeah.
Is that handstand so dirty?
It's very quick.
It's a 10-frame kick.
Yep. Once you're already in the block stun, it's hard even for a 9-frame jabber to know when to press the button.
Isn't it like +2?
Yep.
Oh man, he just broke her back with his like words.
Yeah. Alan Paris. He's got to find some answers to Nestor, because Nestor's gotten himself in a nice rhythm. And again, he's using the trip stuns to gain advantage, and is giving him a good position. And I like the setup. Oh, he missed
waited a little too long.
Yeah. I think he was waiting to see if Alan would react. Again, very nice Brad Wong play from Nestor.
Well, the thing is that the stage as well, it's not as environment heavy.
Yeah. It's still a small stage, but
it's all the same
it's
on all 4 areas.
Yeah.
So Alan's not able to use that experience of positioning to help him out with the advantage, because everything's sort of the same. And you sort of saw Nestor keep him in the center a lot better.
Exactly. It's kind of just a slugfest. And Alan goes right back into it. His face is twice as focused as before. So this is a larger stage, right? So Alan should be able to do some more spacing. And if he can do that, he'll probably have a pretty good chance of winning. Nice punishment from Nestor.
I don't know, it's like that first match sort of told me that Alan sort of exceeds at keeping him against the wall. Yeah. You saw in the last match, Nestor was trying to stay in the middle of the field. Yeah. To keep the stun game going. So you can see right here, he's taking the most advantage when he's near the wall. Yep. So Alan's one of those guys who wants to put your back up against the wall against the fast character. Yep. And it's paying off for him right now. Yeah. But he couldn't really do that in that ring there. He wasn't able to hold Nestor back to the wall.
And I'm surprised Alan's still allowing that mid kick to hit him.
speed, trying to get him. That's what I was talking about. Did a
Big
slight
damage is
free
gonna come
step
with this.
just so he can throw
Very
him
nice,
into the
very
tiger.
nice out.
Again, positioning. You can see Allen sort of free stepping there to get his back to the wall. Because that back to the wall means free damage.
And this
Not wasting on the power long.
won't kill, but it'll bring
He
him
was
down to
hoping
about
for
5%.
the tiger being there, but the tiger moved from the last attack.
Oh, and nice use of the sweep. He takes the second
Forward
round.
kick, man.
That's a heartbreaking round right there. Allen may just be able to carry the momentum and take the last round.
I think it's
We'll see
1-1
what
by the
Nestor's
way.
got.
Bifu's left us actually temporarily.
Keep in mind, guys, the stream indeed is 1-1. Nestor has won a match. Oh, Allen drops the combo. Very nice.
Bifu has slipped away from the table, unfortunately. Nice damage.
Nice force tag.
Going to force tag.
And that's what's been the difference in this particular match is that Allen's been using the 5-frame throw to kind of open up Nestor, and he takes that ground convincingly.
And see, that's what I was telling you. It was like Allen was more advantageous when he had a wall or danger zone behind Nestor. And then that second match, it was just sort of so, I don't want to say bland, but you know what I mean? Like it was sort of like, it was the same pattern over that it was just difficult to really like say like, oh, I can go for this area or this area, just such a small zone.
Yeah.
And this one is relatively about the same size-ish, much bigger though, a bit bigger though. But you could see in those moments where like Allen's like sidestep just a small, like do a small free step just to do the small position to make sure that the grab he does will knock him into the danger zone and take advantage of those tigers and those environmental damage.
I agree. And we have a pretty nice match coming up. We have on the left FC Rojiku, also known as Mike, and then we have one of the Japanese players who has traveled all the way from Japan. Obviously.
Rojiku.
He's up there.
No, I didn't know. I think he was asking his name. I was trying to tell him it was Rojiku.
Do we not have the brackets printed off?
No, they're not printed off.
Okay.
Andre's back. It's Rojiku and JC Akira.
Okay. Fantastic.
Bifu has joined us again, guys. You can all rest safe. We have what looks like JC Akira on the player one side and Rojiku, Rojikku.
Yep.
Well, Bifu has the bracket in front of him.
So I know that we have the schedule, right?
Huh? R-O-J-I-K-K-U.
So I know I was going to say something about the schedule because originally we were supposed to be streaming from 5 to 7 p.m.